Hey, Stream Team, how are you? This is a very much requested topic for tonight. In fact, it wasn't just requested, it was sponsored, okay? My super chats from last night, I got super chats from last night requesting this topic be explored tonight. So here we are, okay? This is a sponsored topic. That's how in demand it was from the men folk. Because of course, once you start talking about what men need to do, and you have a list of mandates for men, or not even a list, you have one mandate for men, be a provider, of course, they're gonna bark back, well, what do women need to do? Tonight I'm gonna tell you. And I don't know if you're gonna like the answer. I don't know if the ladies are gonna like the answer, and I don't know if the men are gonna like the answer, but I'm gonna come with the truth as I know it and have experienced it and see it. So, here we go. If a man must be a provider, and I've spent quite a few streams talking about why, and it seems to be a reoccurring theme because, it's always contested, or I'm always being asked to give explanations. So I've done that before. I'll do it again if I have to, but I've gone into that. But what must a woman be? Well, if I had to put it into one word, if the one word for men is provider, I would say the one word for woman is inspiration. A woman has to be an inspiration, a source of inspiration. Let me explain. Now, this is all talking about in the context of a relationship, in the context of a male-female romantic relationship, or rather a intimate partnership, be it to create a family or to just exist as, supportive adults with each other in some sort of romantic situation. So if the man must be a provider, what must the woman be? She must be his inspiration. She must inspire provision and support. And the way that she does that isn't through any effort. It isn't through jumping through hoops. It isn't through cooking and cleaning. It isn't through working. It isn't through toiling. It's none of those things. It's from being her authentic self, truly, and through nurturing and being her best possible self. Her best possible self through self-love, self-care, self-respect, nurturing, and support will create an individual that inspires her provider. She will inspire him to greater heights. He'll want to achieve to impress her. He'll want to create and achieve and do great things in order to give her the world. And if you're with someone who isn't inspiring that in you, you're going to look for someone who does. And it's not going to be about what she does from cooking or cleaning or anything like that. It's going to be her actual essence, her in her rested, just being her state. That's really what you're attracted to. And you're going to keep looking for it until you find it. And you may think you want someone cooking and cleaning and doing your chores, but you don't. Because when you get that person, you'll tick that box off and feel glad that you've got your home servant. And then you're going to start looking for someone who inspires you. Oh, yeah. Now, who do I have here? I got Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, Bill. What's up? Yes, so this topic was requested. This topic was not only requested, it was sponsored. So I had to go into this tonight. I had to talk about it. It was mandated by my stream team. And so I respond to your requests. So that's what was requested. And I can elaborate, or if that begs questions. I feel like I said that really succinctly. I'm sure the people who requested it wanted me to go into it in detail, but really it's just that simple. Now, because I have such a clear understanding of what this is, maybe to me, it seems like cut and dry. Maybe it begs a lot of questions for other people who are just hearing that for the first time. If it's begging questions for you, let me know what those questions are and I'll be happy to answer. Garth says, hello. Yes, Garth, I'm doing really well. And I appreciate the compliments, Joe. You're so complimentary. Thank you, and thank you. This is just, this is me back on my provider soapbox, because as much as men don't like it when I say they have to be a provider and it makes them mad and they start stomping their feet, what do women have to do? Well, I just told you, she has to inspire you. And if you're with someone who doesn't inspire you, you might as well just call it kaput. You might as well put her and yourself out of your misery and go find someone who does. Well, thank you, Joe. Anyone if you're feeling all those good feelings, here's what I need from you. I'm gonna do my best to give you entertainment and education, i.e. edutainment, but can you just give me some like button presses? And let me tell you why. It's not because I'm greedy, it's not because I need thumbs up validation, it's because the algorithm actually cares about that. And it's a wonderful way to support this beautiful baby channel that I've been growing for a long time. So if you're on mobile, can you please just double tap the center of your phone, just double tap the center of that phone, and that will, tell the algorithm that good things are happening over here and send more people to come hang out with us. So can you do that for me? And while you're doing that, I'm gonna pin my payment, or rather donation gateway information to the chat. Joe Muscles, what? You always neglect me. You always make all kinds of promises that you don't deliver on, Joe. One of these days, Joe Muscles, one of these days, I expect you to do the right thing by this channel and get to donating, sir, since money's no object. Good things have been happening on this channel. Okay, this channel is quietly blowing up, okay? In case you didn't know, Joe Muscles or anyone else who hasn't been here for a while. Again, I don't know, this week has been a lower turnout, but I've had the best numbers ever over the last month. During the month of August and first week of September, I had 300 people in the stream one night, 150 people another night, 100 night. I'm averaging over 90 people in attendance over the last 5 weeks. My views have been skyrocketing, 10,000, 5,000, 6,000 per upload every day. It's been great, okay? Good things have been happening. I don't want to slow that roll, so let's keep that like button pressing going on. And I'm on the verge of getting a sponsor, okay? So let's go, Stream Team, let's go. And all now along those lines, I need to, wait, you're always wearing nylon gym biker shorts, leggings, you will look more beautiful and passionate. What do you mean? You're telling me you want me to wear leggings, or you're telling me not to? I don't understand what you're asking. Christopher, why are you calling me Whitney? Lady Divinity, thank you, Lady Divinity. But Lady Divinity, I don't know if it was a algorithmic fluke. I don't think so, because I've been putting in the work. But things have slowed a bit this week. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But we're gonna make up for it with like button pressing. We're gonna make up the difference. So let's start like button pressing, shall we? And while you're pressing the like button, I'm gonna pin my payment gateway information to the chat. So let me do that. While you're pressing the like button, I'm gonna pin my, get rid of the echo. And another thing that's been happening is, the ancillary businesses that have sprung up around this channel are doing quite well as well. And by that I mean my stand store, where you can buy custom content from me and where you can book one-on-one time with me. Uptick. The number of hits, the number of visitors to my site has like exponentially increased, like 10x. So yeah, if you haven't already, I suggest you go check out my stand store. I will put the link to that into the chat as well. But first, let me get this payment gateway information for you, because I love my benefactors. Thank you, Joe. But Joe, you're not off the hook. You are not off the hook, sir, as I pin my Cash App and PayPal into the chat. Oh, and last night, if you didn't see, anyone who didn't see last night's stream, okay, I've added products to my stand store because people keep requesting things from me. Like I had one person requested that I record an ASMR for them, a private ASMR. So I added it to my stand store. If you want to order a custom audio recording from me, you can do that on my stand store. Another thing that came up, like 2 nights ago, someone came into the stream, gave me a nice little Cash App and said, hey, I want to text with you after the stream. I'd like to have a text exchange. And I said, okay, sure, let's try it. And it actually was, I enjoyed myself. It was fun. It was not fun. I was worried it was going to be like, I was going to be traumatized, or like they were going to be like rude or racist or super raunchy, or no, it was actually great. So if you want to do a private texting session with me post-stream, that can be arranged too via my Cash App. Or you can book time on my stand store. So let me put that link into the chat too. And then I will consider my little entrepreneurial capitalist segment of this to be over, and we can get back to the topic at hand, as well as any other topics. But let me give you the link to the stand store, because if you start feeling the thirst for this channel, that's where you go. Everything you need will be there. As well as I have channel memberships, and I have like awesome content in my channel for my channel members. Okay, I'm gonna warn you. My channel membership content is spicy, well within YouTube guidelines, but quite spicy. And appealing to the male gaze, okay, but in a wholesome, sexy way. So, you know, for as little as $4.99, you can become a member of my channel and you can get my spicy YouTube content, and you should get into it. And it comes with other perks too. You'll get access to my Discord and all other kinds of things. I did a like naughty Q&A for my channel members. That's on the channel. I've done several Thong Bikini Beach live streams for my channel members. That's on the channel. So when you become a channel member, you get immediate access to all of my private YouTube videos, all of my, you know, the secret menu of my YouTube channel becomes yours at that point. Okay, let's see. Mo Matchi. Hello there, Mo. Hello there, Mr. Matchi. Or Matsai. I'm not sure how to say Mats the Third. Dr. Cream Pie. Dr. CP, you watch your manners, sir, because I know you. I know you by your name. I know you can get a little too mature with your statements. So you watch yourself, sir. Welcome back. Okay, let's see. Through Plastic Woman and gonna donate. Are you Plastic Woman and gonna? I don't know, Dr. CP, but you're throwing out numbers. So make sure you're, you know, make sure if you're gonna say you're gonna donate that, be a man of your word. Let's see it. Hit me with 2 of those $500 super chats, or better yet, get into my Cash App. If you're gonna lay down that kind of cash, I don't want YouTube or Apple taking a cut. So put it in my Cash App, sir, and the Cash App link is pinned to the top of the chat. Don't hesitate, Dr. CP. Don't hesitate. All right, what's going on? All right, so Mr. Muscles. And okay, also, the person that I did my first private text with seems to, you know, want to text me while I'm working. And yes, this is work. This is play, but it is also work. So all I can say is, sir, anyone who I've ever texted before who has like one of my Google numbers, text me after the stream or email me prior or after the stream, because you're distracting me right now. The only time you can text me during the stream is if you want to Cash App me. If you Cash App first, then I'll give you an immediate response. But trying to text during the stream without Cash Apping, no comprendo. So, sir, Cash App, and then you will have my full attention during the stream. I can divide my attention. Last night, I got pretty good at it. I was having like social media inception. Someone was texting me, someone was Cash Apping me, I was on the stream, I was working on all cylinders, and I'm willing to do it again, but I need to be compensated. So start with a Cash App, my darling, and then I can respond to you in stream. Okay, let's see. What's going on? Who else is here? Okay, got it. Oh, okay, but don't get stingy on me. We'll begin, but I hope you plan on adding more. Someone just Cash App me to get my attention during the stream. That's good for starters, but we gotta, you know, keep the bar high. Okay, let's see. You didn't send any such thing, Dr. CP. Don't be on here lying. Don't be on here trying to make yourself look like a baller when you're not, Dr. CP. You know darn well you sent 0. You sent a goose egg. You sent ingot. Own up to your stinginess. Don't try and roll like a baller when you haven't sent anything. Okay. You can make what work, the Mexican G? Oh, you mean the girl who tried to, who told you, who friend zoned you? Now she's saying you can be in a relationship. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Mexican G? I look like your ex, Marcos Martinez? Ex-wife or ex-girlfriend? Did you give her a settlement? Were you a provider for her? I need to know, Marcos. I need to know if I can get in those pockets. So what do you do for the money? Matero. Okay, let me know what it'll take. If you see me start to talk and look up, it's because someone's texting me Cash Apping request on stream. That's a thing. Any message you send me via Cash App during the stream, oh yeah, I'm gonna respond. So this person's Cash Apping me because they're trying to like puppeteer me during the stream, which I don't really mind if they're gonna pay. So let's see what they ask for and what I get. Dr. CP, you know I'm gonna time you out. If you keep your lie going, Dr. CP, I'm gonna time you out. Brian Lynn's back. Brian Lynn's back. My pro mod Brian Lynn is here, and he's not just a pro mod, he's a channel member. Yes. Let's see. All my behaviors are dictated by the person who's trying to puppeteer me, your wallet will determine everything, sir, is all I can say. Okay, if someone was holding a gun to your head, how many chicken nuggets can you eat? I have to remain within YouTube guidelines at all times. So let's see, I have to be subtle. Okay, I will send you that's all I send you. Get a David, I don't want anything from you, David. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the genuine providers. If it's not landing on you, if it's offending you, it's because you're not the type. There's certain men that love giving to women. They enjoy it. It's like a thing. It's like we're good. But it's like it goes back and forth. It's reciprocal. Other men get offended, like you. So if it's not landing on you, if you're getting offended, it means you're not the target audience. You should just ignore it. Just let it fly. It's not for you. It's for men who see it like throwing coins into a fountain because they either have so much abundance or they're really wise and they know that when you give to divine feminine energy, it comes back to you exponentially. But if you're not hip to that, if that's not you, you're not the target audience. So just let it fly. No need to get upset. Chicken nuggets. Oh snap, that is such a negative scenario. I won't entertain it. Like, I don't let my consciousness go to dark places like that. Okay, let's see. Dr. CP. Dr. CP wants to impress the other men. I don't know. That's very homoerotic. Like, you don't actually want to give to a woman. You're more concerned with having other men be impressed with you for something you didn't do. So what I'm going to do, Dr. CP, is give you a little, let me give you a 30-minute timeout so you can think about that, and then you can come back and join us. But if you cash at me during those 30 minutes, Dr. CP, I'll let you back in. Okay, let's see. Exactly. I don't want the pretty boy energy. I don't want the stingy boy energy. I don't want the tightwad energy. I don't want the frugal man energy. I don't want the broke man energy. Providers only. Sure. Sure you can, sir. Yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What is this? Man just a provider, man is a protector, so women must listen to the directions of the moral man because he's doing it for the safety of the... Well, not necessarily. Like, the protector thing it's kind of a myth, because really the only thing a man can protect you from is other men. Most women who are the victim of crime, it's from a man. It's from an intimate partner or a family member. So the idea that men are protectors when actually men are the main assailants of women, you know, it's just not true. The only thing they can protect you from is another man, but they themselves are often your greatest danger. So that's a little bit of a myth. But they can be providers because capitalism and the patriarchy underneath capitalism have advantaged men to be the breadwinners. And so because of that, the system is designed for you to thrive. Sure. But it has to be within YouTube guidelines. I'm just talking to the would-be puppeteer who wants money. Okay, let's see. Danny Love, what's up? Oh, I didn't realize you guys were talking. I missed so much. Let's see. Right, protect from other men. Men are both sides of the spectrum. We are a threat, and the protector we create and defend from the bad men. It's not a myth. You can, but everything a man does, you know, I mean, it comes with expectations. So it's not like you're just these altruistic, like, we just protect for its own sake. No, you're protecting because you see, to some degree, you see the woman as an extension of yourself. You see the woman as an object that you possess, and you see her as like land or territory that is yours. And so you will become territorial about the woman, and you will want to prevent other men from accessing what you believe to be yours. Ooh, okay. Okay. I just got a nice juicy cash app. A juicy one. Okay. Let's see. Right. What are you saying? Well, and whenever I say that man needs to be a provider, I talked about why a man needs to be I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting this just to like make sure it's looking right on camera. When I talked about how a man needs to be a provider, yesterday, one of the points I made was that it's not, and they were asking why, if a woman can take care of herself, then why does she need the man to be a provider? It's not so much that she needs him to be a provider, it's just that, yes, a woman can take care of herself. We've gotten to a point now in the last, 50 years where women have entered the workplace and they can, sustain themselves economically. However, if you want a woman to be able to submit to you in the physical sense, then you need to demonstrate your ability to provide. They go hand in hand. And I talked about this last night. There's something very, what's the word? It's very deep, it's very primal for a woman to see a man do something that represents him being able to conquer. And when we were like hunter-gatherer society style, if a man, killed an animal and, brought meat home to be eaten by the family, that is a clear demonstration of power and prowess that a woman maybe wouldn't be able to do on her own. And so, it triggers the willingness to submit, because here he's created this feast. He's made it so that everyone can thrive and live. And so there is a natural submission to that. But if you cannot provide, then what are you asking her to submit to? You have to demonstrate your ability to conquer and navigate the world. You have to wield power in the world. And by seeing you wield power in the world in some way, as evidenced by your ability to provide, she feels a natural relaxation. She feels the pressure is off of her. You allow her to be at ease. And that, here comes my racial slur guy. He loves to do this, like, he does a letter by letter racial slur. Oh, sweetie pie. It's just not, it's not that deep. It's so not that deep. I don't know whose child that is. I don't know whose wayward child is so full of hate, but the show goes on. Thank you, Mr. Matsi. Men don't see you as property, men see you as a prize. We built a world for you to be happy and free, and you say that it's using you. Well, it's both. I mean, you didn't build us to be happy and free. You built it so you want to control us. Because if we start to get too much freedom, you don't like it. Because freedom means we can do whatever we want, and you don't want that. If we decide we don't want to be with a man, if we decide we don't want children, if we decide we just want to live with other women and hang out and vibe on our own, you don't like that. You don't want us to just be happy and free. You want us to be controllable. You want us to be accessible to you. And the price of that access is provision. And that's how it works. I mean, I'm not vilifying men for that, because we're all animals. But let's just be honest about why you want what you want. You want us because beauty attracts you for reasons that are biological. You want sexual access, you want beauty, and you want your children. And you want to have that under your control. So it's not like you're just these benevolent, like, do-gooders who just want women to be free and happy to do whatever they like. Not at all. A lot of men, the men that set up this system, they wanted women to be essentially chattel, to be property that they can control. Beautiful property, perhaps, but they still wanted to turn you into basically a sex, food making, cleaning, baby tending vending machine, free vending machine. That's what they want from a woman. And many men still view women that way now. They see you as sex and services, and also they see you as a trophy in the sense that you can be used to impress other men. So then you become, a prized object, like, look what I got. There's that too. And now all of those things sound really negative, but I'm not saying them with judgment. I'm just looking at more like an anthropologist or like a scientist. Like, let's just look at the human male animal and see what it wants. Now, whenever I start doing this, men start to feel attacked. So I'll turn that over to women, because I can look at women with that same eye and say, what do women want? Women want to live without stress. The female body, because we can bear children, we don't want stress. We can't handle cortisol the way you can. So we're looking for someone to alleviate our stress so we can just be. Men are doers, women are beers. You guys need to be acting and conquering and doing things. We need rest, we need relaxation, we need quiet contemplation. We need different things from each other. So what we want from you is for you to furnish a situation where we can just be. You can certainly ask a question, and the way to do it best is to super chat. Women are born with value, their looks. Men have to work and compete, outperform to achieve and earn status. Exactly, Oreo. That's why with all mammals, you will see the men must compete in order to be able to mate with the females. They don't just get to mate. No, they have to beat out all the other men. That's the game. That's how it's played. And men don't like it because it's not quote unquote fair that women get. But what in life is fair? Is capitalism fair? There's no, nature doesn't do fair. So if you're mad that things aren't fair, or you're trying to adjust them so that they become quote unquote fair in your mind, it's never going to happen. That's not the way it works. You have an assigned task and role in this system and in nature. And you can either fulfill it and thrive at it, or you can stamp your feet and be mad about it and lose. So decide to be a winner, accept the role, play the game, play it well. What was it stressful, Alan? Because it put the onus on you to be an achiever, to be an earner, and be a provider. Was it stressful because it was a call to action? Was it stressful because it called you out? If it was stressful for any of those reasons, I'm all for it. Hello. What does the duty of men have duty of whom? So right, I talked about the woman's duty at the very beginning. Hey, Lena, sorry. Deborah, as a woman, invest in yourself so you have a man seems like an option. What a woman's duty is to be an inspiration. And how does she do that? She needs to just cultivate herself. For a woman, it's all about self-cultivation. It's all about being your most beautiful, being your most healthy, being your most mentally sound and stable, being your most grounded, being your most fruitful mentally, psychologically. For a woman, it's about self-cultivation and self-mastery. When she is all of those things, she is a walking embodiment of the thing that men aspire to and want to do things for. That's what a woman does for a man. She inspires him. When a man comes in contact with the right woman for him, he will all of a sudden want to rise up, be greater, make more, do more, be successful, achieve, because he wants to be with that woman. She forces him to rise. She is the catalyst for his ascension. That's what a woman does for a man. Hey, Katie. Like men with warm, well, what a woman's duty for society is to ennoble men. She ennobles them by inspiring them. She inspires them to compete, and through that competition, they become greater. If women just didn't offer any resistance at all, men would just become slovenly degenerates. It's only because women put pressure on men to do more, to make more, to be greater, that they have to rise. They have to rise in order to achieve enough to get the women that they want. That's the driving force. Why do they want the money? Why do they want the job? Why do they want the sports car? So they can get the women they want. Buongiorno, Maurizio. Yeah, but what a woman must do is be her best self. She must do that in order to be successful. I'm telling you what a man must do to be successful. He must provide. Many men don't provide. Many men resent providing, they don't do it. Many women don't achieve to be their very best selves, and they fall short of that. But when a woman is in the act of her own ascension, becoming her best self, she will attract a provider. And when a man is in the act of becoming his most powerful, his most conquering self, he will attract the kind of women that excite and inspire him. Yes, do what Garth tells you. Double tap. Let me find one that looks like your phone. Double tap. If this is your phone, double tap. No, I haven't blocked anyone, unless one of my mods did. I have not blocked anyone at all. Did any of my mods block anyone? If you're one of my mods and you block someone, please unblock them, because I haven't blocked anyone. Okay, let's see. La 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 la. So I'm having a good time tonight. Does anyone have any questions about this? It gets so controversial. If a woman starts talking about what she thinks men should do, they just lose it. You guys get so upset. I think women have to do things too. Okay? Women we're the upholders of societal rules. We are the reason that society is there anything civil about society? Without women, you get Lord of the Flies. Okay? You get war, destruction, and darkness. Alper Karam, Turkey. Oh, you're in Turkey. Okay, Turkey's in the building. I didn't count countries. I know we've had a lot of countries here already. I know India's here. I know Australia's here. I know the US is here. I know Turkey's here. I know Canada's here. They're here every night. UK's always here too. But we always get a few what I call exotics every night. And I end up with 12 or 13 countries every night. So if you're from a country that's not the US, shout yourself out. Men uphold society rules. Men created the laws for civilization and women didn't do that. Listen. Men created certain laws, but a lot of the laws that men created were to do two things. They were created by men in power to control the other men underneath them and keep those men underneath them, and to be able to control women. But what I'm talking about is the moral aspect of society, not the laws like stealing and the moral aspect of society. Women dictate that. The person who's texting, I can't do, like, if you're gonna say something stream related, put it into the chat. And if it's unstream, I don't know why anyone would be blocking. I can't change anything about that till tomorrow, but okay. Someone's saying they don't, someone just texted me that they don't like it when women are walking around scantily clad. Why not? Why don't you? Tell me why. You were very beautiful. I liked you from the first time. Well, thank you, Alper. I appreciate you. I hope, look at how many people here and look at how many like button presses I have. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are y'all robbing me of like button presses? All the like button is just a signal to the algorithm that you think there's something worthwhile going on here. And you must, because you haven't scrolled away. So could you hook me up with a like button press? It really is a beautiful way to support this baby channel. Please and thank you. Can y'all peer pressure? Okay, here. I will incentivize you. If we can get the like button up to 50 tonight, I will stand and do a 360. We have enough people here to get the likes up to 50. So get the likes up to 50 and I'll stand and do the 360. And I'll even give you a little something extra. Get the like button up. This is how I have to work with me. I have to like do some kind of like, if you get the like button up, I'll do something. Okay, so whatever it takes, guys, let's go. I need my presses. Okay. All right, no. What's going on? People, yes, thank you. Doctor, don't do what, doctor? I have to say, like, is when they do what? I can't see, it's cutting off. I can't do that. I can't see, like, the rest of your chat. Okay. Do a flip. If you want a flip, you got a super chat. Let's find out, Nicole. Super chat me and let's find out. So we'll have to say, guys, the like button, it's looking really flaccid, like really flaccid. Can you get it up? Can you get the like button up, please? Does that work anymore? Guys, I know you like impregnating things. Can you please impregnate the like button? Can you just knock the like button up right now? Can you put your smack down on the like button? Thank you. La 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 la. Oh. Okay, so someone just texted me that they don't like that women will dress in a way that is provocative, but then be upset that they are being sexualized. What I would say is that's a mistake on the part of the women, because as a woman, you're going to be sexualized no matter what you wear. If you cover yourself from head to toe as a woman, you're going to be sexualized. Because then because men will be like, what's underneath? I gotta know, I gotta see, and they want to like get off whatever that you're wearing, like rip off the clothes. And then if you're exposing your body, then it's like, oh, what, the curves are too tantalizing. There is no way for a woman not to be sexualized by man. Like, it's a hormonal response. They're gonna sexualize you. So you need to just get used to that. And any woman who is upset with it just needs to understand nature and how it works. Like that, it's a biological imperative. It's gonna happen. Either make it work for you, but don't be, in ignorance about it. Don't be in denial. I don't know what word means. Keegan's back. Keegan's here. All right. Keegan has provider energy. And that's why I like Keegan. Hey, Keegan. How you doing, Keegan? Keegan, I added a product to my Stan store. Keegan, you can purchase a custom audio from me, a custom audio or a custom video. And I think you should let me help you with your evening routine, Keegan. I want to wake up. Or your morning routine. Don't you want to be like, Keegan, it's time for bed. Keegan, I know you didn't floss tonight. And I know you've been working on it. I know you want to floss every night. So Keegan, I'm here to help you. Keegan, get ready for bed properly. Take off your shirt, take off your pants, go into the bathroom, and brush your teeth. Now put your pajamas on, Keegan. Now, Keegan, I know you think you're done, but no, I need you to floss, babe. It's time for you to floss, Keegan. Get that floss, and let's start working on this together. You ready? Don't you need that in your life, Keegan? Don't you need me, like, narrating your evening routine with you at night? And anyone who's wondering how much it costs for a custom video or for me to make one, let me just give you the link to my Stan Store where you can order whatever custom content you want. There it is. Did you? No, not at all, Bob. It's called genetics. It's called having some West African genetics. I know you guys don't know this, especially if you're not of the melanated sort, but Black women and women with any kind of, or even mixed race women, whatever kind of women, we usually have full lips naturally. And we used to get teased for it mercilessly for a few hundred years. Then all of a sudden, maybe about 20 years ago, Caucasian people decided that full lips are desirable. So once you guys decided it was desirable, women of your persuasion started purchasing these lips that we used to get made fun of for. So now that we have these lips that we used to get made fun of, now we get accused of them being artificial and purchased because y'all started buying them. We can't win. We simply can't win. What can I tell you? Genetics are a thing. La 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 la. No, I like that soapbox to stand on because I get that a lot from a lot of people, Bob. Let's see. I enjoy that. Culture vultures. That's more like beauty vultures. Highly Classified's back. Yes, you win by I'm doing great. Okay, I'm feeling great. I'm doing great. My channel's over here thriving. I mean, every night I come on here, the super chats and cash apps have been rolling, and I'm on the verge. I'm like in the middle of negotiating to have a sponsor for this channel. Now I want to make sure I get a. How are you guys gonna feel if I have a sponsor that is how can I say? I wanted a healthy sponsor, right? I wanted like a meal delivery service for you guys. But how will you feel if I have like a online gambling sponsor? How would you feel about that? La la la. There's no such thing as a simp. And he just gave himself away. You see what he said? He said, don't simp. It hurts the hardworking man chance at love. What he's telling you is, send it and we'll find out. Send the next cash app and I'll figure something out for you. Let's see. He's telling you right there. He's saying, don't use your money to get women because it boxes us poor guys out. That's why they don't want you to give women money. The only men that complain about quote unquote simping or gold digging is the men who don't have the money. And they try and shame the men who do because they can't play your game. So if you're a man who's abundant, ignore the brokies. They're trying, look, he said, don't simp. It hurts the hard-working man's chance at love. Don't box us out of the women with your money. Guess what? You're boxed out. Get your money up or shut up. That's how it works. Let's see. Do 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 do. Yes. All right, someone just sent me another cash app, so now I have to do something to appease the person who sent me another cash app. The cash apps tonight are just, they're rolling in. It's so funny because I'm not getting super chats, so you guys can't see it, but I get alerts every time I get cash apps. So the cash apps are actually coming in, even though the super chatting is a bit stingola, which is fine. Okay, let's see. Well, sex first, all other things second for men in M8. Yes, it does come down to looks. You guys are rating us, judging us mercilessly based on our beauty. And so we're gonna take that same tack with your money, okay? Only fair. You can't pamper. You don't have the resources to pamper. Bruce Lee. Ooh, Bruce, yes. Hit me with that Jeet Kune Do, Bruce. How much did they say? I'm not going to say how much, but there's some generosity in the building. There's some generosity in the building. Why don't you try and compete with them, Red Dawn? Why don't you give me a super chat? Super chats are for their algorithm. Cash apps are for me. Let's see. Falling needs attraction is what I'm saying. Falling in love needs attraction. Yeah, absolutely. Men, you are hardwired to be looking for beauty. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for beauty and a certain type of shape. It's going to trigger you and it's going to inspire you. We know that. Let's see. I got to think of something. If you have a suggestion of something I can do to appease my Cash App benefactor, let me know. I used to do 360s. How about a 360? If I stand and do a 360, would that be good? My Cash App benefactor, let me know. That I won't do. But I can give you a 360. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I need my like button. Okay, if we can get the likes up to 50, I will do a full on, I will do like a little dance. I'll do a little dance. I'll do a 360 and a dance. I gotta get the likes up to 50. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Ron, again with this. Ron, send 100, okay? If you can't even send 100, Ron, what are we doing? Super chat 100, Ron, or be forever silent. Okay. Well, thank you, Dr. Red. I would love it if you incentivize me. And are you called Dr. Red because you are actual doctor or you just like that name? Got it. Okay, so I have to do a 360 for my Cash App benefactor. The dancing part will be the incentive for you to do get the likes up. There's enough people here to get the likes up to 50. If we get the likes up to 50, I will do the dance. But I have to stand and do the 360 for my Cash App benefactor. You're a PhD. Okay, in what are you a PhD? Are you an MD or PhD? And if you're a PhD, what did you study? YouTube takes none of the Cash App, but they do take some of the super chats. But I need the super chats because the super chats stimulate the algorithm. So I need somebody to super chat. You can literally super chat for 99 cents. So y'all are so stingy. A lot of them are weird. It's the internet, Dragon. The internet is a weirdo paradise. It is what it is. It is not even weirdo paradise. It's the truth paradise because it's where people think they have anonymity on the web. So a lot of times their true colors come out. All right, so here's the 360. Here's the 360. Ooh, I'm sweating. Here's the 360. This is for the Cash App King. You're out what? Pharmacy? I know. I'm sweating because my AC makes so much noise that I can't have it on while I'm streaming. So I'm literally like roasting right now. You work at a pharmacy too. Why did the doctor go out? Was it the sweaty pit? Was it the pit sweat? Oliver, I don't have any. Sorry to disappoint you. If it makes you feel better, about your life to think that, that's fine. Are you jealous? Are you jealous, Oliver? Andy on TV 100, I don't know. What did I do? What did I do to get rid of Dr. Red? If a woman doesn't find you attractive, raw meat eater, even if a woman does find you attractive, that attraction isn't enough. Like for a man, attraction is enough. For a woman, attraction isn't enough. You have to be a provider. Unless you're with a woman where like she's way older than you and there's a different dynamic going on. Yeah, believe me, I don't normally sweat, but when I have the AC on, it's loud. And for some reason, the mic that I use really picks up that sound. So it really damages the sound. So sometimes if it's a hot day and I have to turn the AC off while I stream, or else the noise interrupts everything. I have Rami Eater, but what'll happen is maybe she'll keep dealing with him, but she'll go look for a provider. The same way, if a man is with a woman, even if the woman's doing everything right, if he's not attracted to her, he may not end it with her, but he's gonna go find someone he's attracted to in addition. And that's what's gonna happen with the guy. If you're like, she's attracted to you physically, but you're not providing, you're not taking care of her needs, she's gonna go find that elsewhere. Clint's back. High five, Clint, good to see you back. What's not true? She's either gonna find it elsewhere, or she's gonna have to take on masculine traits and step up and start becoming a provider. And that's going to detract from her femininity, and eventually it's going to create a rift between you because she's taking on your role. It's a recipe for disaster either way if the man can't provide. Okay. Will do, sir, will do. I remember your pick. I think I know how women are. I am one. And I talk to them. And I talk to them in a context where they can feel free to be honest without any kind of negative consequences. Let's see, what else is going on here? I feel bad. I feel insulted that Dr. Red left because of my sweaty pits. Blodo, I talked about it at the very beginning. I said a woman must be an inspiration. A woman must inspire the person she's with. And she does that through her innate qualities that she is cultivating. A woman must be someone who is working on self-cultivation and self-mastery. And if she does that and she becomes her best self, she will inspire. And that's what a man needs her to do most. Not rich, it's all relative. Maybe for someone like me, but there are women at every level and have different priorities. What happens is men always want the women at the very top of the hierarchy, and they need to understand that if you want a woman at the very top of the hierarchy, of course she's going to expect a certain level of provision. Get in where you fit in. If that's not who you are, and that's not the kind of life you can afford, then choose a woman who you can afford the life that she's looking for. Yes, you can have a woman who wants a normal life, but you're not going to be able to have like women that are at the apex of the hierarchy in terms of beauty. You're not. And that's the problem with men. They don't want the woman who's like a 5 and happy with her normal life. And it's not spoiled. It's all relative. If a woman already grew up with those things, that's just how she's used to living. There's nothing wrong with a woman wanting a comfortable life. If it's not the kind of life you can furnish, then choose a woman who will be happy with the kind of life you can furnish. Find those women and accept those as being the pool that you get to draw from. And if you want to draw from a different pool, you have to have more. Thank you, Bob. I'm just reading. I'm getting caught up because you guys said a lot of stuff. Hey, Arturo. That's not true. She has to master herself in order to be a calm, peaceful influence on you. She has to have a calm mind. She has to have a calm internal state. She has to be at peace within herself in order to bring peace to you. Well, what do you mean by meaningful? I mean, men always want sex. That's always at the top of their list. They want beauty and sex. But if a woman wants just to have a comfortable life where she's not toiling, everyone's got a problem with it. It most certainly does, Fred. It most certainly does apply globally. No, it's not all about you. But if all you want from the woman is her beauty, her ability to give you children, and her sex, and her cleaning, and her food preparation. What do you want? It's not superficial or meaningless. It's just the way it's actually working. If we stop lying to each other and just tell the truth, that's what's actually going on. That's what we see everywhere. That's why men are always cheating. That's why men can't be monogamous. We know the facts. We know what you're actually looking for. That's why when the woman gets sick, the men leave and wives stay. Down to earth just means lower standards. So if men can access you easily, they see you as down to earth. If you have higher standards that require them to stretch beyond what they're currently capable of, they see you as being, spoiled or wanting too much. What they're telling you is you're out of their lane. Well, Clint, you are definitely an exception. I'm just talking about the majority. You're the 0.0000001%. Sir, why don't you take a time out and do some religious proselytizing somewhere else? La la la. Blodo, you need to, first of all, learn how to have a discussion with someone without insulting their points. If you genuinely want to understand, that's not the way you engage in dialogue. And mastering yourself means learning how to stay calm, learning how to not be over emotional and overreactive, learning how to have a conversation where you can actually hear the person even when they don't agree with you and grant them the legitimacy of their arguments, even if they're in contradiction to yours or your way of thinking. That's part of mastering yourself, and it's clear you haven't done much of it. You do not want purity and morals, or else OnlyFans wouldn't be making billions of dollars a year from men. Men pay for all of that. They don't want purity and morals. Exactly. Look, you want a servant. You want her to cook, clean, fish, has a boat. Like, you want another man. You want a worker. Just hire an employee at that point. What woman wants that? You want someone to do it. You want an employee. That's not a woman. You want an employee. You want someone performing services for you. That's not a partner. Exactly, Bing. And in order to be calm, attractive, and non-confrontational, a woman has to do inner work. She has to master herself so that she can control her anger, so that she can remain calm in the face of stressful situations. It takes a lot of discipline, which is why meditation is one of the things that I always encourage and is one of the features of my channel. Well, I think that's great, Clint. That's great.